Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
You use a query to answer a question that you have about the information stored in the database tables. You can then further analyze the results that the queries pull to produce even more information than the query itself displays. Reports are often based on query results upon which they can then perform additional mathematical and statistical calculations. Queries are also an excellent way to show information from related tables in a single result set, as the results that you pull from queries aren't limited to a single table. The power and flexibility of query design is the entire reason you use database programs. They can quickly access, calculate, and summarize records that they pull from the various tables. Access provides you with a simple query wizard which you can use to initially create queries. However, do not rely too heavily on this tool, as at some point you will inevitably have to create a query that's more complex than this tool allows. For advanced queries, you must learn how to create a query in Query Design View versus using the wizard to create them. However, to create a simple query using the wizard, then you can click the Query Wizard button that's in the Other group on the Create tab in the ribbon. In the new query dialog box that appears, you can see the ways in which you can create queries in the list at the right side of the dialog box. Select the Simple Query Wizard choice, and then click the OK button to begin. Now in the first screen of the wizard, you must select the first table from which you will pull data by using the Tables Queries drop-down. Now once you've selected a table, the fields from that table will be displayed in the Available Fields list. To add a field from the table into the query, select its name from the Available Fields list and click the right pointing arrow button to move it into the Selected Fields list. Repeat as needed, selecting the tables and then the fields that you would like to see in the query. When you're finished, click the Next button to continue. Now if you only selected fields from a single table in the first screen, then when you click the Next button to continue, you will only need to provide the query with a name and then click the Finish button to finish creating your query. If, however, you picked data from two or more related tables, then when you click the Next button, you will instead view a second screen which asks if you would like a detail or a summary query. You can select the option button for the type of query that you wish to create. Note that if you select the Summary option, then you'll be able to click the Summary Options button to open the Summary Options dialog box. In this dialog box, you can choose what type of summary to perform over a selected field's values. You could also just check Count Records in a certain table. So make your selections and then click the OK button to return to the Simple Query Wizard. Then click the Next button to continue. Now, in the next screen, if you selected detail on the previous screen, you would only need to name your query and then click Finish to create the query. However, if you did select a summary, and your summary includes dates, then you may be presented with additional date grouping options. Just continue to answer any questions as appropriate for your query and click the Next button to continue until you reach the final screen where you have to give your query a name in the What Title Do You Want for Your Query text box, and then click the Finish button to create the query and view the results.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.